You know, the nice thing about digging is you do a little digging and you look back and you can see what you got done. It's not like mechanicking, you know. Sometimes you can be mechanicking, you can take the carburetor apart, put it back together, still don't run right. Can't really look back and see what you got done. But when you're digging dirt, yeah, it's pretty obvious. At the end of the day, you look back and say, I did that. That's good work. Proud of myself. Glad I did it. So sometimes on a day like this, where I've been doing a little of this, a little of that, feeling like I'm not really accomplishing that much, it's good to get out and do a little digging. It's good for me. It makes me feel good. Kind of reminds me of a story. Ain't much of a story, but it's true. One of my first jobs was working for my dad-in-law down in Georgia. He had a John Deere tractor, backhoe and bucket loader, and we was setting concrete forms for a big set of apartments down in Atlanta. And the way we'd do that, he had me slinging a hammer. I liked that. I was slinging a 10-pound sledgehammer, driving the stakes in, and we'd set the forms up, and we'd put the nails in, pull the string, lay down a line with lime dust, and then he'd dig along the line, because that would tell us where the foundation would need to be. Then after he dug the foundation, we'd set up concrete forms and pour the concrete. Well, one day we set the lines all up, and somehow somebody knocked the string off, so the string ran across the thing crooked. And being young and all and not even thinking, I just put the line down, put the lime out on top where the line was, right crooked across the pad. Obviously anybody that looked at it would see it was wrong. Then my father-in-law, he came out with his big tractor and he dug right where I'd marked. He didn't look either. Neither one of us looked. And at a certain point, he noticed, and when he noticed, I noticed. Nobody said anything. He just took his tractor and he covered it all back up, put the line back where it needed to be. I caulked it. He dug it. We just moved on. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of fun, kind of interesting. You know, I was a young guy. He could have yelled and called me dumb, but then after he dug the crooked line without looking either, I probably wouldn't have done no good. And I don't think he was that kind of person. I think he's a little bit too kind-hearted to point out that I'd made a big mistake. But you know what? Things happen. And in the meantime, I still got some digging to do, and I'll get back to it. Well, I think I might move that 10. I got the 10 sitting up high there, and it's hard to throw dirt up without throwing it on top of it. So I think I'll drag that 10 over and put it right over there. Yep, I think that's what I'll do next. And then I'll dig some more. Well, it just seemed like it's raining harder and harder, and I'm getting tireder and tireder, so I worked up a good tired. I think I can quit now. Feel like I got something done. I'll show you. I'm not trying to dig completely down to this level, but see how I got a little high shelf? Well, that's above the tree roots here. Now I don't really want to dig up the tree roots. So I can come along with that high shelf, then I can kind of grade it down sort of toward the level that this is at. Now I can put a yard tractor in here, and I have room for it to set. And I can throw some steel up in that part. And I might even lay a piece of plywood down on the ground or something, or put some gravel down or something just to for it to sit on. But I think that's a good start, and I think it's a good place to stop, especially since it's raining as much as it is. Ain't hurting me too much, but it's probably not doing much good for the camera. So I'll quit now. See y'all.